James proposed at Corfe Castle, which many of you will know, of course. Now, apparently, this happened 3 years ago on the time around the royal wedding, and Sarah apparently was quite annoyed at missing the royal wedding. They were at Corfe Castle instead, apparently. And the two walked around the castle 6 times. And eventually they got tired and stopped. When they had stopped, that James saw his opportunity to propose. And in his own words, he said the other evening, "Sarah sat down and I pounced." And so, because James pounced and Sarah said yes, we are here today to celebrate their wedding.
As you know, Sarah has a brother. Yeah. And to any boy who meets a girl, you know that if there's a brother involved, it's going to be a bit more difficult. And so the first time I met Adam. Another story in which Gaz was involved. This is your fault, I blame you. We went for a night out in Weymouth, as we often did, and we're in a bar, and suddenly Gaz disappears. I didn't know why, until he came back smirking and giggling. I've just pointed you out to your girlfriend's big brother. I can't forgive you for that. But luckily, Adam came over, he introduced himself. For the sake of this story, we exchanged pleasantries. and I suppose we both backed away slowly.
So James, will you take Sarah to be your wife?
I will. Oh, jumped the gun.
A little bit more to go, but that's okay. Glad to see that James is enthusiastic.
Eager.
So I will continue.
Okay.
Will you love her, comfort her, honour and protect her, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Excellent. Got some lovely enthusiasm there. Sarah and James have given their consent and have made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
Scary, I'm more scared about this.
Right, brace yourselves.
Oh,
Brace yourselves. Really, Sarah?
Oh my god!
Keep going, keep going. Bridesmaids who, like Sarah today, look absolutely beautiful, and I know you've helped Sarah out so much and supported her, not only today but in choosing dresses, in doing makeup, in everything that's made her, well, look like that.
Thank you.
I'm obviously being quite blunt. I think that's going down okay, I'm not sure yet. Second time I met Adam. very much the same situation actually. And it's when he gave me a bit of advice which has stuck with me. And we were having a chat, and he was putting the world to right, as we did when we were in the pub, and we started chatting about Sarah. And he was going on a bit. And yeah. And to try and end this conversation, I simply said, Adam, you don't have to tell me twice. Adam was dressed as a Mexican at this point. Not quite sure why. I think it was Cove Fest.
Yeah.
A music festival, and he decided to dress as a Mexican. And he looked at me with a look that, on anyone other than a Mexican, would probably look silly. But the crazy eyes kind of suited it. And he simply said, Jim, I shouldn't have to tell you once. And I think from that point forward, I gauged the situation quite well. And hopefully, I don't think there's ever been a situation where you have had to tell me. So hopefully I've done all right. And hopefully from now on, and everything we've done is to make your sister happy and to make your daughter happy.
I'd like to say serious words. I'd like to thank Jimmy for asking me to be his best man. Yeah. It's a great honour. Second time round, I pretty much know that I'm the best man. And I know we all know Jim. And we all know he's a big romantic at heart, even though he doesn't show it. Everybody will agree with me that Jim will be a really good husband to Sarah.
You're a beautiful woman, a wonderful daughter, and you've married a terrific man in James, and I know you'll make a perfect couple. My final duty, and a very great privilege, is to propose a toast to my daughter and new son-in-law. So, would you please stand and join me in a toast to the bride and groom?
Not you.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sarah and James, the bride and groom. Brilliant, cheers.